One down. And next for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry. There's a strike. Strawberry with a homer in her last game. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a hit. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
Her hot hitting continues. She's been getting great results lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
Runner at second. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. And a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Oh, a great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
There's a strike.
Ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball inside.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. The 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for the Angels,
Strawberry went deep in her most recent game.
Strawberry.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out number 2.
Up next for the Angels.
So 2 down, Sunshine Strawberry. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. She's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 11-5. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Runner at first with 2 away. Pavin Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. 3-2. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Up next for the
Here's Gavin
Angels,
Sheets now, left-hand
the
bat.
first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. Gavin Sheets goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
She didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, she's going to have to battle. Hope she gets a mistake. One hitter that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
The 1-2. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Pavin. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. All loaded up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 20-5.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, she was wishing it to stay fair. She gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Strawberry had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Sunshine Strawberry. She's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as she has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if she can go deep again, Chris.
Well, she might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. She's having a tremendous run. She's helping her team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good she's been as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. So digging in, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry with a couple of homers in her last game. Here comes the 0-1. Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul. Line to left, and foul ball. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Throw sails over his head at first.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.J. Bleday. Up next for the Angels.
Strawberry, an all-star a season ago. 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Now the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton. That was a strong at-bat, even though she couldn't find a way on base.
The right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is Bryce Terang. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strike.
Base hit left field. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's 1-0. Throws it away. He's not stopping. On his way home. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. But they do take the lead as 2 runs come in to score.
No, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that. And it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
Up next for the Angels.
You know, her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's ripped into the outfield. Chourio takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince your...
Over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, Russ Wilkes.
One down. Sunshine Strawberry will hit next. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as she's hitless so far with her hitting streak in jeopardy. This one in the air center field. Freeland takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The Angels down to their final strike. In the air, right field. Chourio settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home. Strawberry had a rough go of it in the loss.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think she'd be the first to tell you she's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with her either, Boog.
Strawberry steps in now. She knows what's waiting for her, singing. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You've got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
A little out front there as she swings through it. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. She stays alive.
She's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Trout gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. Freeland gets under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Liner caught at second. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Zingy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Find it.
And that gets down in the corner. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the Angels.
She blasted that one down into the corner, but that was a really nice job in right field holding her to one base, and that's usually trouble when it gets down into that territory, but this time just a long single. Nice defensive play.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes high in the air out to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now. Left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Throw over to first.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Josh.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Brewers 1. This is Angels baseball on the show LA. Strawberry digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Angels do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
She wasn't able to elevate it, but she put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Stepping in, Pavin Smith. (3-1) now. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up next for the Angels.
And now Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Inside move to second. Back in safe. Really close. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Feed to second. That's 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Lined into right. And that's the third out. Angels leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. First and second, 2 outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Down low, it kicks away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
So the tying run at second. This one in the air center field. Trout on his way over, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. She's a player who does it all.
Strawberry.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-2. Ripped to first, caught.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So here's Bader now.
To the Brewers, the left fielder, number 9, Harrison. Bader.
The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down.
Strawberry with an okay game in the win.
They'll never complain about getting a team win, but I think they expect her to make a larger contribution than she did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. She's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Haven Smith.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Throws to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and she met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Pavin Smith. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Rips that one to right. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. But she makes it back safely.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Runner on at first with one gone. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. Runner takes off. And base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Next for the Angels, the left fielder, Josh.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
In the dirt, fires to third, but she's back. Two on, one out. To the right side. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
Neto. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the inning. And midway in the fourth, it's the Angels 6 and the Brewers 1. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. So two outs with runners on the corners. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
One down. Here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 1 for 3.
Strawberry.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, and that's just foul. Stays alive. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Polanco takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Taven.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. This is Bryce Terang. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Throws to second. In there. He's safe.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
The Brewers down 5, trying to battle back here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Low settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Man at first, nobody out. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Terang over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there into shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. This could end it. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. Frelick comes in to score. And they hold the winning run at third with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Rutschman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Brewers with the go-ahead run at third here the last half of inning number 9. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a pop-up. And that will end the inning. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the 9th as they fight back to even it up. Next for the Brewers, David Hamilton.
Shortstop, David Hamilton.
1 strike away. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Strawberry with a fair showing in this win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Not great, not terrible, Boog. Just kind of an average game for her. Still always good to get a team win, though.
Sunshine Strawberry, one of the most electrifying talents in the league, getting ready for this one. Can she deliver another memorable performance? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball one.
Swing and a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
So a runner aboard now with one away.
Way to square it up. Good job.
Batting third, the left fielder, Josh.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Runner on the go. In the air, left field. Green going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Strawberry, the runner at first with two gone. There goes the runner. Soft contact in the air. Brings it in for the third out. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Man at first, one away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles under it. Two down. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Sunshine Strawberry.
On the ground.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Cabrera over to second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. One down. And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 1 for 3.
Strawberry.
Tap back to the mound. And she beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boog, that's staying within her game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now she's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what players like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Josh Lowe will hit next. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Lopez sends it to first. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit for the Angels.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a pop-up. Keith under it. And that's the third out. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2-1. First and second, no outs. How you lead digs in now. That one kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Runner at first with 2 away. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit for the Angels. The Angels down to their final strike. This one popped up. Lopez. And that'll do it. The Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Strawberry with a nice showing despite the loss.
Not one to put on her personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.